Well, come Tuesday, local businesses will pull together in an effort to support Dane County's only emergency domestic abuse shelter. Mary Jo is starting her day in Fitchburg with more on that. Good morning.
Good morning, Rob. And if there's one day this week where you're planning to head out for dinner, maybe make it Tuesday. They're having Dine Out for the Domestic Abuse Intervention Services right here in Dane County, so it's a really great cause. With us this morning is Dave Heidi, the chef and owner here at Liliana's in Fitchburg. Is one of the many restaurants participating. So, Chef Dave, if I could just ask you, why is this something you wanted to be a part of?
You know, we've been doing this for 3 years now, and, you know, we've had some of our staff members who've been touched by domestic abuse, and we just really wanted to do something to kind of help out in the community, and, you know, it's a great, absolutely wonderful organization.
And you guys will be cooking up a storm, I'm sure, on Tuesday. You are here this morning to show us a little bit about where you're going to make it. So what are we starting with?
So what I'm doing is I'm doing just this very simple bananas foster. It's really easy. It's just rum, brown sugar, butter, and banana. Nothing better at, you know, 5:30 in the morning than a little bit of rum.
The bananas look good from what Liliana had cut off.
Liliana did all the chopping. So it's really simple. It's just butter and brown sugar together.
Oh, you can really
And then
hear
you
that
just want to
sizzle.
wait until the sugar melts a little bit. Then as the sugar melts, you're just going to throw in your bananas.
Oh my goodness, that smells so good.
I know, they need like 4D TVs so you can smell how delicious things are.
All right, then, so you have all that mixed put together?
Yeah, and you just let that cook for a couple of seconds.
And then that's it?
Yeah, and then we're going to do, as soon as the sugar starts to get nice and melty and it's really bubbly, we're just going to add a little bit of rum.
Oh! You didn't warn me there were going to be that many flames.
And then you just let it cook down and the rum just all evaporates and you're left with the most delicious dessert ever.
That
And
looks
this bananas
delicious.
foster is a traditional dessert.
And part of
in
those
New
proceeds are
Orleans.
going to go to the Domestic Abuse Intervention Services
for
come
Dais.
Tuesday. Well, thank you so much, Chef Dave.
Thank you.
For being with us. Oh, for being with us this morning and showing us how you whip things up.
No
You can
problem.
check out the Dining Out for Days this Tuesday, October 15th. 10% of the proceeds of 58 local restaurants will be going to this cause. You can check out the full listing at abuseintervention.org. That link will also be in our channel3000.com website. Rob, a good reason to come out and enjoy a nice meal.
Sure, Mary Jo, thank you, and thank the chef for us. Domestic Abuse Intervention Services continues to grow in Dane County. On Tuesday, dozens of local restaurants are looking to bring attention to it. Mary Jo Ola in Fitchburg this morning, looking at how dining out can help victims in need. Hello.
Good morning again, Rob. And Tuesday, which is tomorrow, 58 local restaurants will be donating a portion of their proceeds to the Domestic Abuse Intervention Services right here in Dane County. And with us this morning is Emily Barnes, the Director of Development and Communications with the organization, to tell us more about it. So, Emily, I guess, what is Dine Out for Days?
So Dine Out for Days was started 4 years ago, and it's a way for local participating restaurants to help us raise awareness about domestic violence in our community and across the country as well. And so we're looking for those restaurants to really help us get the word out about the prevalence of domestic violence. 1 in 4 women are affected by this issue, and 1 in 10 men. So it really is certainly prevalent and something that we're hoping that the local restaurants can help us raise awareness about.
And how prevalent is it just right here in Dane County? You hear these numbers, but I guess what are we seeing in our own community?
Sure. So in Dane County, about a third of all of the referrals to the Dane County District Attorney's Office are domestic violence related. And so we know that only a quarter of domestic violence cases are ever reported, and so that pretty much gives us a number of around 12,000 cases potentially of domestic violence are happening in our community every year.
And what will the proceeds go to?
The proceeds will benefit domestic abuse intervention services, and those will help to support our shelter services, our crisis intervention, our helpline, all of our programs to make sure that victims in our community get the support that they need.
It's obviously a growing problem that we'll need to hopefully raise awareness for, and people will come out and support. Thank you so much, Emily.
Thank you so much
this morning.
Thank you.
And you can be a part of Dine Out for Days this Tuesday. That's October 15th. And again, 10% of those proceeds will go straight back to Dais. You can check out abuseintervention.org for a full list of all the participating restaurants. And Rob, it's a good excuse to maybe not cook dinner one night this week and head out.
There you go. Good idea. Thank you, Mary Jo. On Tuesday, local businesses will pull together in an effort to support Dane County's only emergency domestic abuse shelter. Mary Jo is in Fitchburg to explain more about that.
Get ready.
Good morning, Rob. Dine Out for Days, the Domestic Abuse Intervention Services here in Dane County, is back for its 4th year, and we're here at Liliana's restaurant in Fitchburg. They're just one of 58 restaurants participating and donating some of their proceeds. So we have Chef Dave Heidi, the owner here, and we have Liliana, our little mini-me chef. So thanks so much for being with us. Are you ready to cook us some breakfast?
Yep.
Okay, so what are you going to make?
So
what do you do
Liliana,
first?
we're going to be cooking some bananas Foster, right? What are you going to be doing?
So what do you do first?
Well, first
Add-
you
With the butter. I think that's
Yeah.
what Dad was saying earlier.
Okay, and then what?
And then what comes next?
Then you add the brown sugar, right? Put it right over. Here we go. So we're going to
Start
add
throwing
the
in some brown
brown
sugar.
Okay.
You're
And
doing
then-
great. And then
what do we do? So a little shake. Okay, and now can we add the bananas?
yep.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, there we go. Now give it a nice
Oh my
big shake.
goodness.
Okay, and then here, stand back a little bit.
Oh, here it comes. Okay.
Whoa!
That looks amazing. It smells delicious. So this is just one of the many dishes they're offering here at Liliana's. And you can
Yeah.
check it out for Tuesday's Dine Out for Days. Liliana, you did a great job. Chef Dave, if you wouldn't mind telling us why this is something that you guys want to do and partake in.
Sure. Well, we originally started doing stuff for days. We had a couple of different staff members who had some domestic abuse issues, and I'm president of Madison Originals, and all of us at Madison Originals have really tried to step up and help out. A lot of our 48 members are doing it.
And what are the proceeds going to? What position is Days in right now?
Sure. All the proceeds are going to Days, and they're just trying to build a brand new facility, which is doubling their current capacity. And we just think it's awesome. And then we're also making, some other things. We're also making a little French toast to go with the bananas Foster. So just a little bit of butter.
I'll also
then-
be mixing in what Dad makes and Liana's bananas Foster together.
What was that?
You're gonna be mixing the two together?
Oh, yeah. So we're going to have a bananas Foster pan Purdue.
Well, thank you so much. It smells delicious. Chef Dave, thank you so much. Liliana, very good job. High five. Thanks again. You can check out Dine Out for Days this Tuesday, October 15th. There's about 58 restaurants participating, and you can check out the full listing at abuseintervention.org. And Rob, again, it's a great cause to come out, have a good meal, and help some people in need right here in our own community.
All right, very good. Thanks, Mary Jo.